Hello everybody, how are you? I hope all of you are doing fine. I'm going to explain to you something about the typical right wingers. When I say typical right wingers, I don't mean the people who are casually voting for a right wing party. No, people may vote for a right wing party for various reasons. They may think that the leader is a great personality, a great politician, and will guide the country to, let's say, better days. Or they may be angry with the left wing parties or the centralist parties because they have failed to deliver their promises. So, for various reasons, a person may vote for a right wing party. Now, when I say a typical right wing party, I mean a typical supporter of a right wing party who will always vote for a right wing party, irrespective of the performance of the left wingers. They, they make up approximately 5 to 10% of the people in any country. 5 to 10%, let's say an average 9%. Now what are these people? Who are these people? Let's say they are the people with a very low SMV, a very poor personality. They have a tremendous hatred for the others, xenophobic, communal people. These people are there, and some of these people, they belong to the rich families. They have inherited the wealth and they don't have to work for a living. They don't have to prove themselves. I know many people who have inherited the wealth and they are doing well. They are owners of the companies. But I can assure you, if these people were told to prove themselves, they won't be getting the minimum, the basic job. They won't be able to do the basic job, just the basic job. They won't be able to do. But since they are born in the rich families, they have inherited wealth, passing down the generations and generations. They can just lead down their trashy lives without any capacity. They don't have any capacity to do anything. These type of people are into the right wing, the typical right wing. They, you will see that they have a very low SMV, and they fail to attract the even the lowest member of the opposite gender. This leads to a sexual frustration among them. So, when these people, under the sexual frustration, they tend to support the parties who are in favor of the segregation of the genders. Right wing parties normally believe in the segregation of the genders. So, and these are the people who are supporting them because they themselves are not able to attract any male or female of the opposite gender. Their personality is so weak. Many of them don't have the capacity to reproduce. If they don't have the arranged marriage is not there, they really won't get a girl or a boy. Their gene will die with them. This is the condition of these right wingers. They are simply the trash, evil. And when a person fails, when a person doesn't have anything to be proud of, that person is responsible. I would say that person automatically, in order to escape from the tremendous amount of inferiority complex, in order to escape from that, that person takes help from, tries to connect himself or herself with things like religion, caste, ethnicity, what the ancestors have done 2000 years ago, and all this type of shitty things, because they don't have anything to be proud of. Their lives are simply failures. So these are the people who are the typical right wingers. Nowadays, you will see many people in India voting for right wing parties. I won't say they are not like all these people are like that. In fact, most of these people will vote for another party, for a left wing party, if the left wing can produce a proper leader. So there is a void in the political condition of India and the entire world. That's why they are voting for the right wingers. And even the leaders who are in the right wing party, they're not exactly like the normal right wingers. They're normal people making the career in the politics. And there's nothing wrong in voting for a right wing. But if you see the extreme right wing people, they are like what I told you, explained to you just now. Thank you very much.